They say hotels are never truly empty even when the rooms are. But in the heart of Chicago, there's one room that no staff member dares to enter. One room permanently locked, unlisted, and erased from every floor plan. Room 313. It was meant to be sealed forever, until a skeptic checked in and never checked out. In October 2018, James Hardman, a 34-year-old paranormal investigator and well-known YouTuber, arrived at the Belmore Hotel, an opulent structure dating back to 1923. Once known for its jazz-age luxury, the hotel had developed a darker reputation, disappearing guests, whispered voices in vacant halls, and a top floor that hadn't been used in decades. James believed every ghost story had a logical explanation, until he found room 313, and what he filmed during those 72 hours was never meant to be seen. The Belmore stood tall in the icy twilight, its red brick facade stained with age. The wind carried a chill that bit through layers. The bell above the revolving door chimed softly, though no one passed through. Inside, time had paused. The once grand lobby reeked of mildew and mothballs. Chandeliers flickered with electrical resistance, and every creak of the wooden floorboards echoed as if the building were listening. The elevators only went to the 12th floor, but James had a key, the old-fashioned brass kind marked 313. James wasn't scared of ghosts. His YouTube channel, Truth Chaser, had nearly 1 million subscribers. His mantra, everything can be explained. He built his brand debunking haunted hospitals and faking poltergeists. But beneath the confidence was a man grieving. His wife, Lee, died in a hit and run. The driver was never found. That week in Chicago wasn't just another episode. He was chasing answers, desperate to believe the dead weren't gone forever. Room 313 offered him that hope and something far more sinister. Room 313 was scrubbed from the hotel records after Alina Wynn, a jazz singer, was found dead there in 1934. She'd slit her throat with a broken mirror after learning of her fiance's betrayal. Witnesses claimed she'd been singing after she died, her voice drifting through the walls for weeks. Over the years, guests staying in adjacent rooms complained of piano music, humming, or someone sobbing through the vents. Staff sealed the room shut in 1972 after a maid went missing inside and was never found. The only clue, a single red shoe left outside the door, and a smear of lipstick on the number 313. James entered room 313 on his second night. The door creaked like it hadn't been opened in decades. Inside, an untouched time capsule floral wallpaper, a cracked vanity mirror, and a chair facing the wall. He set up night vision cameras and EVP recorders. For the first 24 hours, nothing. Then came the hum, soft, melodic, like a lullaby. The air grew cold, heavy. At 3:13 a.m., the camera caught the chair turning on its own. The next night, James awoke to his reflection grinning back, though he wasn't smiling. In the footage, his mirror image blinked out of sync, then mouthed a word, "Stay." The room began to change. The wallpaper patterns moved. Breathing. The closet door hung slightly ajar inside. Nothing but an old phonograph playing the same warped note over and over. His footage showed something impossible. A pale hand sliding out of the mirror, then pulling back. Alina's voice began to call to him, not with malice, but sadness. "You left me," she whispered. "Don't let me be alone." James saw visions of Leah's late wife standing in the corner, Silent, pale. The room wasn't just haunted, it understood grief. It fed on it. James began to lose track of time. Daylight never came. His watch stopped at 3:13. He wasn't investigating anymore. He was mourning. On the third night, James performed a cleansing ritual, burning sage, reading passages aloud, desperate to banish whatever held Alina. But Alina didn't want release, she wanted company. The mirror cracked. The lights burst. The room shook as if roaring. James screamed his hands, dozens of them emerged from the walls, dragging him toward the closet. His camera kept rolling. James' footage was recovered from outside room 313, his camera placed neatly in the hallway. He was never found. The hotel shut down 6 months later. But last week, another guest's review surfaced online. Avoid room 313. Someone kept singing through the vents. A man's voice, begging me to open the door. You can still hear the jazz if you listen close. Just don't answer the mirror. We may never know what truly happened inside room 313. Maybe it was grief. Maybe something darker. But if you believe it was just another ghost story, ask yourself, why did the hotel remove the 13th floor from every blueprint? Why does the number 313 no longer exist in their elevator? And who keeps uploading videos to James' old channel months after he disappeared? Some rooms were never meant to be opened. Some names never whispered. But if you ever hear jazz echoing down the hotel hallway at 3:13 a.m., don't look back, because the mirror might be watching.